Average, this team scores 1 goal every match. Every 19 games, they win a trophy. For most clubs, those are impressive stats. But for this team, that's just business as usual. Not only do they dominate on the pitch, but off the pitch, they sell merchandise every 10 seconds, putting them at the top of global football revenue for the past 5 years. Which team is as fierce as a tiger? And what did they sacrifice to achieve all of this? Yes, today we're talking about none other than Real Madrid, the royal club of Spain, and how their president built a billion-euro football empire. Real's story began in 1897, when a group of Oxford and Cambridge graduates brought football to Madrid. They founded a team called Sky Football, also known as La Sociedad in Spain. But internal disagreements led to a split, and some members went on to create a new club called Nueva Sociedad de Fútbol, which would soon become Madrid Football Club, the predecessor of Real Madrid. The official founding year is 1902. Just 3 years later, they won their first title, the Spanish Cup, defeating Athletic Bilbao. In 1920, King Alfonso III granted the club the title Real, meaning royal. From then on, the crown appeared on their logo and they became Real Madrid. However, during the Spanish Civil War and political turmoil, the club temporarily lost its royal status. Still, football continued, even through war. And during this era, Real Madrid's legendary rivalry with FC Barcelona was born, marked by brutal matches. The most infamous? An 11-1 win for Real in the Copa del Rey, sparking a feud that would last for generations. That's how the term El Clásico was coined, not just about football, but about deep political and cultural divisions between Madrid and Barcelona. In 1943, a legendary president took over, Santiago Bernabéu. His legacy was so profound that the club's stadium still bears his name today. His first mission? Rebuild the stadium, now known as the Santiago Bernabéu, and upgrade the club's training facilities. He brought in global stars, especially the iconic striker Alfredo Di Stefano, who helped Real win 5 consecutive European Cups from 1956 to 1960. Domestically, Real won 12 La Liga titles under his leadership, including 5 in a row from 1961 to 1965. Success became second nature during the Bernabéu era. After 35 years of leadership, Bernabéu passed away in 1978 during the World Cup in Argentina. FIFA halted the tournament for 3 days to honour him. Under his reign, Real won 6 European Cups, 16 La Liga titles, 6 Spanish Cups, and countless other trophies. In tribute, fans named the stadium after him, ensuring his legacy lives on. After Bernabéu's passing, the club struggled in the early 80s until a golden generation from the academy emerged. 5 standout players, Emilio Butragueño, Manolo Sanchis, Martín Vázquez, Michel and Pardeza, became known as La Quinta del Buitre, or the Vultures' cohort, due to their devastating strength and unity. They brought home 2 European Cups, 5 consecutive La Liga titles and many other trophies. Even after these stars moved on in the 90s, the nickname Los Blancos, the Whites, remained synonymous with Real Madrid's dominance across Europe. In the late 1990s, a new Galáctico era was forming, featuring Roberto Carlos, Raúl, Clarence Seedorf, and Fernando Hierro. Under coaches Jupp Heynckes and Vicente El Bosque, the club won 2 Champions League titles, cementing their place as the dream destination for rising stars. In 2000, a new president took over, Florentino Pérez. His campaign was controversial. He promised to sign Luis Figo from Barcelona, and he did. That deal shook the football world. It was just the beginning. Pérez launched his Galácticos project, selling training facilities to fund star signings like Zidane, Ronaldo Nazario, and David Beckham. Though glamorous, results were mixed. Just one Champions League, one Intercontinental Cup, and one La Liga title in the first few years. Then came a 3-year trophy drought. Things got worse when Pérez sacked coach Del Bosque. Many fan-favourite players left or revolted. Even some players skipped training out of protest. Pérez soon resigned in 2006. He was replaced by Ramon Calderón, a lesser-known figure who led the club from 2006 to 2009. Though he hired Fabio Capello and won La Liga in 2007, Capello was fired immediately for not playing beautiful football. Real Madrid doesn't just demand wins, they demand stylish wins. With no progress in sight, fans turned once again to their icon, Florentino Pérez. In 2009 he returned, and this time he meant business. In his first move, he spent over 260 million to build a new generation of Galácticos. The crown jewel, signing reigning Ballon d'Or winner Cristiano Ronaldo from Manchester United. And from that moment on, a new era of dominance began for Real Madrid.